You ready?
Hi, I'm Leo, and I want to do this documentary to show that my life isn't that different to yours.
I live with my sister Daisy.
He sometimes can be a good brother, but sometimes he can be annoying.
And with my mum.
He's great fun to do anything with. He's also quite temperamental.
What?
He's just like any other teenager, really.
But there's something about me that means I haven't always been accepted as Leo.
In most ways, I'm like an average 13-year-old boy, apart from I was born in a girl's body.
Although people saw me as a girl, I always knew I was really a boy.
This isn't actually me. It feels like it's just a different person.
Lots of people don't understand and think I'm too young to know who I really am. I just want people to finally see me the way I see myself, as Leo.
To be accepted is like the best feeling in the world.
This is how I live my life as a boy.
I think that looks too much, Mum.
Do you remember any of your girly clothes?
No. Wearing a dress and having long hair didn't feel right.
I used to try and convince you it looked so nice.
When I was born in a female body and christened a girl called Lily. Even though I was still a girl, I never felt like a girl. I always thought there was something different about me. When I was Lily, I had to have long hair, didn't I, for a little while?
Yeah. I used to love doing Lily's hair, putting it in little bunches.
But I hated looking like a girl, so one night when I was only 5 years old, I cut my own hair short.
Oh, I'll never forget that night. You came through to the kitchen, half of it cut off. It wasn't long before I gave in and cut it all off, though.
Looks sweet.
That's good.
Tip it in there?
Yeah.
When I was like young, I always thought I was a boy, but didn't really know how to explain it.
I believed I just had a tomboy. Lily loved all the boys' toys, probably more so than boys.
It was like really confusing because I always thought, you know, I'm a boy, but everyone was like, look, you're a girl, you're not a boy.
By the time I was 9, I didn't understand why other people couldn't see I was really a boy, and it used to make me very angry.
He'd been getting upset a lot about things that were going on in school and the fights he was getting into. And one day he just shouted at me.
And went, look, you're not taking me seriously, look, I am a boy.
That's when Mum and I started looking on the internet to find out more.
Gender to me is what you feel inside, not what you were born with, like what you are on the outside. It's what you are on the inside.
Our bodies are full of chemicals called hormones. There are some hormones for boys and other hormones for girls. Most people's hormones, brains and bodies all match, so they know they are definitely a girl or a boy. But some people feel they've been born in the wrong body. It's not very common, but I now know there are thousands of people in the UK who are just like me, and we are called transgender.
So if you feel like you're a boy but you're trapped in a girl's body, then you're a boy. And like if you feel like a girl and you're trapped in a boy's body, you are a girl.
So although I have a girl's body, I know inside I am a boy. When I was younger, I just seemed to confuse everyone. But my mum tried really hard to understand.
It was really a big thing to get my head round. I mean, I could accept my child, whoever he or she was.
I reckon if she hadn't accepted me, it would have been a lot harder. To be accepted is like the best feeling in the world.
Well, obviously, I loved the name Lily, and I still do. But it doesn't suit Leo, does it?
I like the name Leo just because, I don't know, it feels like me.
I decided I wanted to be called Leo when I was still in primary school, and my mum found out we could legally change my name by deed-poll.
Instead of being Miss Lily, he would now be Master Leo. And I organised all that so that it all arrived on his 11th birthday.
When I got my name changed in the letter, I come home, opened it, and I started crying because I was really happy, and it was really unexpected. So.
It was a lovely day.
I could just eat that.
No. It was very hard because I had to say goodbye to Lily in the end and let her go, and then welcome in Leo.
My mum has always supported me. I've always felt like I can talk to my mum.
About anything?
Yeah. Can I lick the bowl?
This is Jack. He's one of my best mates.
Come on, run, let's run.
I am on it. What do you think about me being transgender?
I'll support you, like, whatever you want to do. Like, in my eyes, he's a boy, like, just one of my best mates.
But not everyone sees me the way Jack does.
I was walking down the road with one of my best friends, and this boy behind me was going, Lily, Lily, Lily. And I know I'm over it, I'm past it, it's Leo, I am a boy. It's just still, when people say it, still kind of brings back all the memories in the past and all of the bad stuff that happened to me when I was younger. Just all brought back to your mind, and it's not very nice.
And although my mum has changed my name by deed-poll, my passport still says I'm a girl.
Here I have my old passport, which still has Lily on it and female, and a really horrible picture. And this kind of makes me feel like this isn't actually me. Like, that isn't who I identify as. It feels like it's just another person. I drew on this passport with whiteboard marker. Like, I drew spiky hair on the picture so it looked like I had boy's hair. I wrote Leo on instead of Lily in the name bit, and then I wrote male instead of the female in the little gender bit. I done that because I just wanted to correct the passport so that it was right to how I feel.
But all it takes is one wipe to make it wrong again.
When someone calls me she, I get really upset because it reminds me of my past and the person who I was never, like Lily and the little girl.
If my passport could permanently say that I am Leo and male, then I will finally feel accepted for who I am. So my mum and dad are helping me apply for a brand new passport.
Got the letter from Dad.
Okay.
The letter he needed to write to give permission for you to get your passport.
This letter is to confirm that I am Leo's father and I give my permission for him to apply for his passport. This is another step to getting it, so hopefully I'll get my new passport soon.
I really hope the passport office agrees. Now I'm at high school, most people treat me like a boy. My name is Leo in the register, and on sports day, I take part in the boys' events. But at primary school, people found it really difficult to understand that I was born in the wrong body.
They wouldn't allow me to be the person who I am. It made me feel really, really low, and I felt so lonely because no one else was going through the same as what I was.
The school I'm at now is great, but I don't think my primary school knew how to cope with a transgender student like me.
I think that they believed I was making him be the way he was, which was so far from the truth. Every single day he would come home from school sobbing, begging me not to send him back there. Things got so bad with the school and we didn't seem to be getting anywhere. One of my older daughters found a group called Press for Change, and within a day of them speaking to the school, everything changed.
And when it all happened, I was really, really happy. The teachers still had to call me he and Leo. I could finally be accepted and I could finally be who I was.
It changed Leo's life forever.
The support group helped my primary school understand the way I feel inside. It was set up by someone called Stephen Whittle. To me, he is a transgender superhero.
And I'm really, really excited to meet him. I hope he likes me. I hope he thinks I'm cool.
I'm meeting Stephen at the House of Commons because that's where he managed to change the law for transgender people.
What's that?
That's Big Ben.
It's not very big.
That's it.
Just like me, Stephen was born a girl, but he knew he was in the wrong body, so when he grew up, he became a man. He's worked really hard so transgender people like me and him are accepted.
Come in, come in. Oh, hi, are you Leo?
Hello, you all right?
Hi, Leo.
Hello.
Come in, have a seat. I'm Stephen. It's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, how's school now?
A lot better now. So it's thanks to you that it changed, isn't it?
You know, how you feel inside
Yeah.
is finally being seen on the outside.
How about you? You've been through all this now. Is there anything you would have changed?
This has made me the person I am. It was awful at first. Doing it in the 70s, there was just so much prejudice and discrimination. You were the lowest of the low. You were considered mentally ill. We had absolutely no rights at all, which was when I decided I was going to train as a lawyer. We set up Press for Change. The whole idea was that we would lobby Parliament, we'd say, please change the law, which meant that you had a right to go to school as Leo. And hopefully, you know, none of the hassle we had will be there for you.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I wish I was starting my life where you are now.
He was the coolest person I've ever met. I wouldn't have been able to say he was trans. He did not look trans at all. And I'm so glad that I was born in this time.
While I'm in London, I'm catching up with my friend Kai.
Yeah, I can see him!
Kai is 10 years old and like me, he was born in a girl's body, but he feels like a boy. I'm not friends with Kai because he's transgender, I'm friends with Kai because he's loads of fun.
I always wanted to be a boy, but I couldn't like explain it. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say or
Because like,
anything.
it's not every day that
Yeah, like-
someone turns around and goes, "Oh, Mum, I want to be like the
Yeah.
opposite gender." It's a bit like they'll be like, "What are you on about?"
I was scared because we went to the doctors after I told my mum, and he was like, "What's that?" and everything, and I was like, "Am I like the only person or anything?"
I used to think I was the
And
only
then,
person in
like-
the world.
And then like my mum showed me all these videos, and I was like, "For you."
Yeah.
I think there's obviously going to be hard times because not everything's easy. But I think as long as you surround yourself with like good, supportive people, you should be able to get through it fine. The only difference between our life and
A boy's life.
male boy's life is we're trapped in this awful body and we have to do loads of medical stuff. I feel like 100% like a boy, but like if I try and tell that to someone else and like explain that I was born in a girl's body, it might
Yeah,
be a
probably
bit.
they probably won't be like, "Oh, you're just young, it's just a phase."
But it's not once you know, you know, don't you?
Yeah.
We're quite lucky because we have
Yeah.
supportive parents and like
Yeah.
family. If I had to live as a girl, I wouldn't want to like be around.
I'll be
them.
like screaming in my room every day.
Yeah, I
like,
wouldn't want to leave my room because like, it's just not who you
Yeah.
are. I am who I am. I'm not wearing a dress.
not a chance. I'll be like, "Oh," to a boy, "You wear a dress. Yeah,
Yeah.
you like it."
This isn't me. This is what's holding me back. I don't even want to show you this, let alone anyone else. I just want it gone. I want a new one with a new picture, new title, new name, and everything just sorted out about it.
There's your birth certificate.
Thanks for doing this, Mum. It's really cool, because now I can get my passport, can't I?
Yeah.
My mum's been really busy getting together all the different letters and paperwork so I can get my new passport, which will hopefully tell the world that I am a boy.
And a letter from Dad.
I really hope the passport office agree I can be described as male.
If I had to have female on my passport, I'd like hide it away because it'd be really rubbish, and I'd be really disappointed that I can't go anywhere like the travels I want to go on. But I'm not going anywhere with a female passport.
All I can do is keep my fingers crossed that I get that magic M for male.
Where do I sign?
This is the bit you need to sign.
Yeah, what? My new signature? Nice.
With the form signed and sealed, I just need to get a new passport photo.
Leo loves having his photo taken. He'll be in there for ages now.
Hold your head straight. Do not
Please
smile.
keep your head
Close
straight.
mouth.
What are you doing?
Make sure you keep your head straight.
Donut. Now do some proper work.
Okay. Done a serious one. Done it.
That's better. Yep, I think they're the ones.
All my family completely support and accept me as Leo, but some transgender people are rejected by their families. I'm flying to Scotland to meet Natalie, who was born in a boy's body but lives as a girl.
I'm really excited to meet her, and I think it'll be nice learning about her life. Can't work out whether it's an airplane or a bird. They all look the same.
Today will be the first time I've ever been on an aeroplane.
I'm feeling quite scared about the airplane ride, but I'm really excited as well. Look at that! Go on now.
Don't have any liquids inside there at all, over the size of 100 ml.
I've got 2 jumpers.
2 jumpers, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm now going on an airplane. I'm really scared and nervous.
He'll be fine. I think he'll love it once he gets up there.
So scared, Mum. What if someone really, really heavy gets on it and it sings? Oh,
Go on.
oh don't move it.
Before I went on the airplane, I was really, really scared. But after I went on it, I feel like I can do anything. I feel like fearless since I went on it.
Meet you, darling.
Thanks.
All right, have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
The scary flight was worth it. Natalie is really nice. She's transgender like me, only the other way around. Natalie was born in a boy's body but lives as a 20-year-old woman. But some of her family haven't accepted her, and I want to find out what that's like.
When did you know you was transgender?
Probably around 15. I knew a little bit earlier. I mean, since I was 5, I always felt a bit different, a bit iffy with everything, but I didn't actually know what transgender was until I was 15.
How was your mum when you first came out?
Well, my parents found out while I was getting bullied at school. They didn't believe I was transgender. They thought maybe I was just hanging out with the wrong people. Maybe it was just a phase. Without the support of my family, it made me worse. They sent me to see counsellors and doctors, and they all took my side on it. This got my parents quite angry about it.
Oh, that must have been like torture. I'd hate it so much.
I mean, it's part of the reason why I moved out. My grandparents accepted me, and my uncle and my aunties. But when I was at home, I just had to lock myself in my room because I wasn't allowed to be myself anywhere else around the house. But I'm still having problems, but it's getting slightly better.
Meeting Natalie and seeing she had quite a tough time made me feel really, really lucky to have the support I have. It's not just my family who accept me, my oldest friends are always there for me.
think we could all say we've fallen out with someone to stick up for Leo.
At first, it was horrible to see you cry all the time because it wasn't fair on you. But now you just kind of pass it by because you don't really care what other people think of you, and I think that's really good.
Proud trans man.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Everybody's going to be different. I just hate it how people expect others to be like them and then they start judging them. I don't think
If everyone was the same, this world would be boring.
Yeah, innit? Couldn't handle too many of you.
Well, everyone's different somehow, and I think the best thing to do is to tell someone how you feel and how you feel different so that they can understand, try to understand anyway, and accept you. After I told my mum I was really a boy, I then talked to a lot of doctors who helped me. One thing that used to scare me was knowing my body would soon change into a woman's, even though I wanted to grow up to be a man. Our bodies begin to alter when we grow up because hormones in our bodies start working really hard. Male hormones turn boys into men, and female hormones turn girls into women. But if you're transgender like me, it's horrible because our bodies start changing the opposite way to how we feel. I'd be really, really sad because I would be trapped in the body that I don't want to be in. My doctors understand what I'm going through, so we all decided I should be given a monthly injection to stop my body changing into a woman's. The injection is called a hormone blocker, and if you stop taking it, your hormones start working again, just like before. Dr. Polly knows all about it.
The blocker is an injection that someone has every month which pauses the body and stops it from carrying on to grow up into a man or a woman. And the idea of the blocker is that if we can take away that worry about your body doing something that you don't want it to, then it gives you and us more time and space to be really thinking about what's going to be best for you now, but also in the future. And the good thing about it is that if you stop the injections, it's like pressing a start button and the body just carries on developing as it would if you hadn't have taken the injection.
The treatment gives me time to decide exactly what I want to do in the future. I'm now going to have my injection now, but you can't film it because I've got to pull my pants down. I was one of the youngest people in the UK to start hormone blockers.
He had to go through a long process of being watched and talked to and understood so that they were 100% sure he was right for the treatment.
Although I'm pleased to be prescribed the injections, they do really hurt. Oh, this agony. But not everyone agrees the treatment is a good thing. Newspapers write articles about me because I take hormone blockers. Some people think it's not right to give them to children. It's such big news, I've been invited to appear on the TV. There are people who don't agree with giving the hormone blockers to younger people because they feel like they're not old enough to make their decision. But I think, on the other hand, the hormone blockers are reversible and it won't change someone's life forever.
I don't like the way they make it sound like they're going to give blockers to every 9-year-old that goes in there, because that's not the way it is.
It took me about a year over that, it took ages. Because they have to check your body and stuff, don't they, before you actually have it?
Yeah, everything.
Some people's reactions can vary. They can be really, really bad or really, really good. So you just have to learn to accept that people have their own opinions that may not be nice. This is me on the telly. Finally getting my hormone blockers was the best present ever.
If Leo could have had those at 9, I would have happily let him have them.
But as a family, there has never been a waver. There's never been a moment where you thought, are we doing the right thing here? You've been always very positive.
Always, but then Leo's never wavered either.
Some trans people might not have made their mind up 100%, because some people have doubts, but I've always been a boy, and I've always had my mind set that I am a boy and not a girl. I think doing this could change negativity because I'm kind of showing people that I'm just normal. I'm just the same as all the other kids, apart from like trapped in one body.
I hope speaking out on TV will help other people. And I think I might be in love with Holly Willoughby.
Love her loads.
Today is another really important day.
We're in Peterborough and we've come to the passport office, me and my mum. We've got all the forms and the photos and I'm hoping it goes really, really well. If I don't get mail on my passport, I'll be really upset because it means that other people don't see me the way I see myself. There's a queen in there.
No.
It says Her Majesty. Getting mail on my passport will be really important. If it says female on it, people might just assume that I'm a girl. But if it says male on it, everyone will have to call me a boy because that's what I am. Oh. Can't come in, I'm sorry, but wish me luck. We're all humans. We all, deserve to have acceptance on this world. I am proud of me being trans. I'm proud of my gender. And I want every other trans person to look at themselves and think, I'm proud of who I am. Yes, I've had like rubbish back in my life, but it's all made me the person I am today. That's how I feel. So I want to make it so every trans person can be like that.
We've done it!
Here's my passport, and that's my picture, which is a lot better than the other one. And here it says male on it. And it also says M down here, when my other one said F. I think for the people who don't accept me and pick on me and stuff, I've finally got proof and evidence because my word isn't as strong as actual proof. For kids who ride past and shout girl and stuff, I've got the actual proof and it's law as well, so it's a legal document. And for the parents who think I'm too young, well the law don't think I'm too young, so I must not be. It's making big steps for trans people and I'm really proud. See you soon. It's a night, guys. Won't let me stop it.